The day I realized I could not bend down to wash my own feet was the day I felt truly old. It was not just the pain in my knees or the stiffness in my back. It was the shame of needing help for something so personal. Imagine standing in the bathroom, soap in hand, but frozen because your joints refuse to move the way they once did. That moment hits like a thunderbolt. It is not only about cleanliness. It is about dignity. I still remember one night when I skipped my shower because my legs ached too much. By the next morning, my skin felt itchy, and the stale smell on my clothes embarrassed me. I avoided going outside because I did not feel fresh. Poor hygiene sneaks up like that. It does not just make you uncomfortable. It invites infections, rashes, and skin breakdowns that can lead to serious health problems. For seniors, even a small cut from scratching dry skin can turn into a dangerous wound that refuses to heal. That night, lying awake, I thought of all the people my age who quietly suffer the same. We do not talk about it, but many older men dread bath time more than anything. Some fear slipping on wet tiles. Others simply cannot reach the places that need cleaning. And so, slowly, our independence slips away. But here is the truth: it does not have to be this way. Over the past year, I discovered natural solutions that gave me back control. I was surprised to learn that what I eat, what I rub onto my skin, and even how I move can turn hygiene from a painful chore into an easy routine again. There are gentle oils that soften stiff muscles, herbs that calm inflammation, foods that make my body flexible, and simple tricks at home that allow me to stay fresh without depending on anyone else. The most powerful discovery shocked me. A single natural method, often overlooked, improved my mobility so much that I could finally shower and dress without fear of falling. As I share my journey with you, I will count down from helpful remedies to the #1 secret that changed everything. Along the way, I will reveal the mistakes I made, the research I leaned on, and the small steps that gave me back confidence. By the end, you will not only know how to clean yourself easily, but also how to reclaim the dignity and freedom that belongs to you. Now let me begin with the first gentle helpers that surprised me, the oils and herbs that turned washing from a painful struggle into a soothing ritual. The first natural helpers I leaned on were not expensive medicines or fancy gadgets. They were simple oils and herbs that had been sitting in kitchen cupboards and gardens for centuries. At first, I doubted they could really make a difference. But the day I massaged my stiff knees with warm coconut oil before bathing, I felt something change. The pain that usually made me hesitate to step into the shower softened. My legs felt looser, and I could finally bend without wincing. Coconut oil became my quiet ally. Its fatty acids do more than moisturize dry, aging skin. They seep deep into the tissues, easing stiffness in joints and calming the itchiness that often comes with dryness. A dermatologist once explained that coconut oil works almost like a natural shield, keeping moisture locked into the skin and blocking bacteria from sneaking in through tiny cracks. For me, it meant fewer rashes and a smoother glide when washing myself. I made it a habit to warm 2 spoonfuls in my palms and rub it over my elbows, knees, and feet before every shower. Another gift came from olive oil. My neighbor, a retired farmer, told me he always used it to soften his hands after working in the fields. I tried rubbing it on my arms before washing, and the difference was astonishing. Not only did it help me scrub away dirt more easily, but I also noticed fewer patches of irritation. Rosemary was another revelation. I once struggled to lift my arms high enough to wash my back, but when I applied rosemary-infused oil, my shoulders moved more freely. The warming effect of rosemary improved circulation, like a gentle fire waking up tired muscles. Research from a Japanese wellness study suggested that rosemary oil could increase blood flow by up to 30% in older adults. I was not surprised. I could feel the heat spreading across my skin, loosening muscles that had felt locked for years. Lavender also earned a place in my routine. I used to dread bath time at night because I would lie awake afterward, restless and aching. But after rubbing lavender oil onto my wrists and chest before washing, I noticed something remarkable. The soothing scent calmed my racing thoughts. The bath no longer felt like a battle, it became a ritual of peace. Scientists say lavender interacts with the brain's calming pathways, lowering stress and even easing pain perception. For me, it was the difference between avoiding a shower and looking forward to it that I learned to keep it simple. I did not buy costly products. I made my own blends, 2 spoonfuls of coconut oil mixed with a few drops of rosemary and lavender, warmed gently in my hands. Before stepping into the bath, I rubbed it onto stiff areas. Not only did it help my skin, but the slickness also made washing easier, especially in hard-to-reach places. Of course, I had to be careful. The first time I used too much oil, the floor became slippery. I nearly slipped, and it frightened me. That taught me an important lesson: moderation matters. A thin layer is enough. Too much is dangerous. I also learned to test herbs on a small patch of skin before using them fully. What soothes one person may irritate another. These gentle oils and herbs became my foundation. They eased stiffness, moisturized my skin, and turned a task I once dreaded into a soothing ritual. But as powerful as they were only the beginning. Soon I discovered that what I put inside my body, what I ate each day, played an even greater role in helping me move, bend, and wash myself with ease. The day I realized food could change the way I moved was the day I began to feel hope again. For years, I thought stiffness and weakness were just signs of aging. But when I started adjusting what I ate, my body slowly began to surprise me. Foods that had been part of my childhood came back into my life, not as luxuries but as tools to win back my independence. The first food that worked wonders for me was fatty fish, especially salmon and sardines. I used to think fish was just another dinner option, but the omega-3 fatty acids inside them turned out to be powerful medicine. After eating salmon 3 times a week for a month, I noticed my knees did not swell as much. I could bend down with less pain. According to an American journal on nutrition, older adults who ate fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids reduced joint inflammation by nearly 30% compared to those who did not. I felt those numbers in my bones. Washing my feet became less of a struggle because my joints moved more freely. Another quiet hero was walnuts. I had avoided them for years. Worried they were too heavy, but I learned that a handful of walnuts each day boosted my energy and fought inflammation. They contain not only omega-3 but also antioxidants that protect joints from further damage. On mornings when I ate walnuts with oatmeal, I noticed I could lift my arms higher to soap my back. It was as if the stiffness melted away just enough to make daily cleaning easier. Turmeric was another treasure. I first tried it when my daughter added it to a pot of warm milk. At first, I wrinkled my nose at the taste, but within weeks, I noticed my wrists no longer burned when I twisted the towel to dry myself. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound known for its anti-inflammatory effects. In one clinical trial, older adults who took curcumin daily reported up to 50% less joint pain in just 2 months. I did not need numbers to convince me. I could feel the towel twist without sharp pain. Ginger also became a regular in my kitchen. Its warming effect soothed my digestion, but more importantly, it eased the aching in my lower back. I began adding fresh slices to tea and soups. Over time, my spine felt more cooperative, allowing me to bend and wash without wincing. Scientists discovered that ginger reduces markers of inflammation in the blood, and for me, it reduced the fear of bending down to clean myself. Berries, especially blueberries and strawberries, offered another kind of help. Their bright colors hide powerful antioxidants that protect muscles and joints from oxidative stress. I began eating a bowl of berries every morning. The result? My hands, which once cramped after scrubbing, felt steadier and stronger. I could grip the soap bar without dropping it. According to research in an American nutrition journal, seniors who consumed berries regularly had up to 25% better hand strength than those who did not. That small difference gave me a stronger grip in the shower. Finally, I rediscovered beans. Lentils and black beans were affordable, filling, and surprisingly powerful. Their protein kept my muscles from wasting away. Stronger muscles meant I could raise myself out of the tub without fear of slipping. When combined with rice, they formed a complete protein that fueled me throughout the day. Food became more than fuel. It became my medicine, my partner in reclaiming independence. The first trick I used was chair bathing. One day, my grandson brought me a small plastic stool and said, "Grandpa, sit and wash instead of standing." At first, I resisted. Sitting felt like giving up. But when I tried it, I realized how much easier it made everything. Sitting kept me steady while I washed my feet and legs. No more bending too far or losing balance. I could take my time without trembling. The relief of knowing I was safe turned bathing into a calm routine instead of a battlefield. Another movement that saved me was a simple stretch. Each morning, before stepping into the shower, I stood beside my bed and lifted my knees slowly, one at a time, like marching in place. Just 10 repetitions warmed my joints and loosened my hips. That tiny effort meant I could step over the tub wall without dragging my legs. A study from an American Aging Institute showed that seniors who performed 5 minutes of light stretches before bathing reduced their risk of falls by nearly 40%. I did not need the numbers. I felt the difference immediately. Hand grips became another blessing. I installed a sturdy bar near the shower entrance. With one hand on the bar, I could steady myself while stepping inside. I remember the first time I held it, I felt like a soldier gripping a sword, ready for battle. My confidence grew, and so did my independence. My neighbor, who had also installed grips, told me he avoided 2 falls simply by holding on at the right moment. That single change may have saved his life. Then came the magic of long-handled brushes. Reaching my back and lower legs was once impossible. Twisting and bending hurt too much. But with a long-handled sponge, I suddenly had the reach of a younger man. I laughed the first time I used it. It felt like holding an oar to row across my own body. The best part was that I could wash thoroughly without straining or risking a fall. The first trick I used was chair bathing. One day, my grandson brought me a small plastic stool and said, "Grandpa, sit and wash instead of standing." At first, I resisted. Sitting felt like giving up. But when I tried it, I realized how much easier it made everything. Sitting kept me steady while I washed my feet and legs. No more bending too far or losing balance. I could take my time without trembling. The relief of knowing I was safe turned bathing into a calm routine instead of a battlefield. Another movement that saved me was a simple stretch. Each morning, before stepping into the shower, I stood beside my bed and lifted my knees slowly, one at a time, like marching in place. Just 10 repetitions warmed my joints and loosened my hips. That tiny effort meant I could step over the tub wall without dragging my legs. A study from an American Aging Institute showed that seniors who performed 5 minutes of light stretches before bathing reduced their risk of falls by nearly 40%. I did not need the numbers, I felt the difference immediately. Hand grips became another blessing. I installed a sturdy bar near the shower entrance. With one hand on the bar, I could steady myself while stepping inside. I remember the first time I held it, I felt like a soldier gripping a sword, ready for battle. My confidence grew, and so did my independence. My neighbor, who had also installed grips, told me he avoided 2 falls simply by holding on at the right moment. That single change may have saved his life. Then came the magic of long-handled brushes. Reaching my back and lower legs was once impossible. Twisting and bending hurt too much. But with a long-handled sponge, I suddenly had the reach of a younger man. I laughed the first time I used it. It felt like holding an oar to row across my own body. The best part was that I could wash thoroughly without straining or risking a fall. But here is the truth, if I had ignored these changes, my story would have been very different. I might have continued skipping baths, letting infections creep into my skin. I might have fallen one night on slippery tiles, waking up in a hospital bed with broken bones and a future tied to someone else's help. That is the fate too many seniors face, not because their bodies have failed completely, but because they never discovered the natural tools that could keep them strong. That I do not want that for you. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, still bending to wash your feet, still lifting your arms to scrub your back, still breathing easy as warm water eases your pain. Picture the confidence of knowing you are clean, fresh, and independent. That is what these natural solutions offer. They are not complicated, they are not expensive, and they are not out of reach, but you must start now. The next time you step into your bathroom, ask yourself, will you take control of your body, or will you let stiffness and fear steal away your freedom? If you skip these solutions, tomorrow may bring another night of itching skin, cramped legs, or worse, a fall that changes everything. So I ask you, have you ever felt that moment of dread before washing, wondering if you could even manage it? Do you want to feel strong, safe, and independent again? If the answer is yes, then commit to trying just one of these natural methods tonight. And if you found hope in my story, I want you to comment below, share your own experience, and subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next discovery that could change your life. Share this video with a friend or loved one who struggles with daily hygiene. They deserve to know there is another way. Remember, your body is not your enemy. With the right fuel, through oils, herbs, foods, safe movements, and the healing power of water, your body can restore itself. You can reclaim your dignity. You can remain independent. Because in the end, the body has the power to heal itself when given the right fuel.